Mussolini. O.L. Nothing, Hirley, whatsoever to do with muscles. Is that clear? Juanita? You obviously had far too full an engagement diary to find time to do any homework. Perhaps you'd care to explain to the rest of us what you were doing. We're waiting.
Bibi and Giri. Kama kweli unataka kujua mimi sielewi habari hii. Na niliona ovyo tu.
Miss Carberry, your father may be a peer of the realm, and you may well come from Kenya. But you have no idea at all what it means to be a young lady. Hold out your hand. And you will report to the headmistress for the third time this week, straight after this lesson.
Asante and Giri.
Oh my God! What on earth are you wearing those things for? You are a scream. Getting yourself expelled, Ian.
I can't see properly.
Well, take them off, dear. You can't wear them. You look an awful fright.
I want to go home.
All you ever think about are animals and that bloody horse. That won't get you very far in life. I can't stay, dear. I'm in an awful rush. Here, give me those ghastly things. Just like you to start wearing them again as soon as my back's turned.
But I can't see properly without them.
Well, you'll have to get used to it, darling. I'm certainly not going to be seen with you looking like that. I've got a very dishy date for tonight. I mustn't keep him waiting.
It will continue fair and mild in southern England, but there will be squally showers of rain or hail.
to be home.
Hii ndege sukuma upande huo bwana.
Ielekeze huku. Isukume hapo basi.
Ndio la ajabu ile bwana.
Rudisha upande wa kushoto.
Ngojea tu, subiri, nimekuja. Subiri. Nyawera. Tangu mamako alipouawa na vitu hivi, nimekuwa siviamini. Inaonyesha wamekusahau Nyawera. Haya.
Did you tell Mem Saab Kadogo to come in here?
Ndio bwana.
Juanita!
Miss Mummy then.
The only good thing about that bloody dog is that it's German.
I'm sorry.
That little bugger Hitler knows a thing or two. More than those fat-assed idiots in England. Come here, brat. Well, say hello to Miss Tapsell.
Hello. Hello, Juanita.
Miss Tapsell has come to stay with us because you're too bloody stupid to go to school. Did I tell you what she was kicked out for this time, Miss Tapsell? For speaking Swahili the whole time, like a bloody nigger.
But so did some of the other girls from Africa.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, she's also a swinish little liar and a thief. I wouldn't leave anything lying around if I was you, Miss Tapsell.
That's not fair, John.
Discipline upsets her stepmother's susceptibilities. Well, you didn't think we'd let behavior like that go unpunished, did you? Off to the schoolhouse with you. You are a governess, Miss Tapsell. Let's see how well you govern, shall we? You'll find what you're looking for in the top of the desk. Well, come on, Miss Tapsell.
Bend over, please.
Over the armchair, for Christ's sake.
Bend over the armchair.
Very good, Tappy. But for what I'm paying you, I expect a bit more effort. Better. Much better.
Come on, let's go.
Nyawera, nimekuletea chakula.
Oh, asante.
Na mgeni pia.
You have a pretty decent sort of life out here, John. Bit better than Frinton, eh?
Bloody England.
Well, at least you don't get sharks at Frinton.
There are no sharks here.
Don't be silly. Saw them with our own eyes yesterday.
All over the place they were.
There are no bloody sharks here, not here, is that clear?
How can you say so, old boy? But I am perfectly well aware.
I'll prove it to you if you like. Rat, come here.
Now, look, John, there's no need to
Shut
start
up.
all this.
This man says there are sharks in the water. Well, you're going to prove to him that there aren't. All right. I want you to swim from here to the shore over there. Show him who's right.
Now, John, don't be so stupid.
Shut up. You heard what I said, Juanita.
No. I can't. I won't.
Do what I bloody well tell you.
Please! No!
You know what you've done, Joe? Jambo.
Sijambo.
Tap, yuko wapi?
Ameondoka. Wote hawako. Babako ameenda Nairobi na mamako wa kambo na yule mtu wa matata wameenda na nyuki. Wamesema watakuwa huko kwa siku kidogo.
Asante.
Haya, wamekuachia sigara zako. Asante sana.
Darling, no. Diana. I really mean it, you know. Do.
Yeah.
I have no money at all.
Look, what does it matter? We have each other.
Diana.
Joss, I have money. Well, some anyway. Jock insisted on it when we got married. So, we don't have to worry. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, Joss. Yes, okay.
News agency messages say that British aircraft carried out attacks on Germany last night. One German report admits that
Bwana, Mam sabe na kitu kwa nyumba.
Bugger off.
German
I'm doing my bit for the war effort.
Attacks on Great Britain last night. The raids, which lasted for several
Don't pick
hours,
those bloody things
were
up.
scattered over many
Deal,
parts
Bwana.
of the country.
I don't even want to go to the party.
Oh, you'll have a wonderful time, darling. You'll see. Promise me you won't insist on drinking milk all night, though.
about time you and I shook a leg.
Is that all you want to do? Shake my leg?
Well, that's a start.
You know what Boy Durnford said about us lot in Happy Valley the other day? He said, anyone who lives between 5,000 and 7,000 feet above sea level is bound to be randy and a bit dotty.
Good for boy.
Exactly. I never looked at it like that before, do you? Which leg would you like to shake first?
I wondered if you might like to dance.
I'd love to. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to be sick.
I thought you were drinking milk.
Good God, no. On a thrash like this? Pernod. 4th glass, actually. Cheers.
You know that little blighter Tarrant? The one Junie had a bit of a thing about. Seems he can't resist Somali women. Got one up here from Nairobi while he was staying, put her in his bed for him. Didn't tell him I'd also got a doctor's certificate swearing she got raging bloody syphilis. Silly bugger.
Hurry up in there, I'm bursting!
Bugger off! I'm asleep. Hello, Diana. How are you, darling?
The wonderful thing about Diana is she carries on as if she's been married to Jock for 20 years, wouldn't you say? How long is it now?
Must be all of about 2 months.
Hello.
Hello.
Like a cigarette?
Thank you.
Lovely evening. You can cut along if you like. Get back to the party.
It's nicer out here.
Well, I think so. If it wasn't for that awful racket in there, there's no telling what animals we couldn't hear out there in the night. You know, sometimes I just sit and listen. Animals aren't afraid of the dark. Not like us.
She's very beautiful.
Diana? Yes. She is.
I think she's the most beautiful person I've ever seen.
Do you know, so do I. I'm a very lucky man to have a wife like that.
I think life's bloody awful sometimes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Better get back inside.
Promise me they'll come and see us one day in Nairobi.
Yes.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be in the guest room, and your parents told you to go to bed hours ago.
You better not tell anybody.
And what if I do?
You better not.
Hasn't anyone ever told you that you never ever point a gun at anybody? Not even in fun.
So what? It's not loaded.
Just stop pointing it at me, else I'll go straight back in there and get your father.
Bloody girls.
Young man. Put that gun down instantly. And don't you ever point a gun at anyone ever again.
Who are you?
Never mind who I am. Just do what I tell you.
You're just soppy, both of you. It's not loaded. Watch.
Little sod ears, that's what you are. Sneaking about, spying on people, listening to other people's conversations. I think we might enjoy this, don't you, Tappy? Don't think we don't know that nonsense with the gun wasn't your fault. Trying to blame a boy half your age. Little bastard.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Shola kana fajaja. Solida hua. Korbananya.
Jina langu Nyawera. Ninaishi Seremai.
Seremai. Zamani kulikuwa na vita vikali sana baina ya Wamasai na Wakikuyu. Seremai maana yake ni mahala pa kifo. Ulikuwa unajua? Haya, niambie kwa nini umekuja kwangu?
Unajua dawa?
Najua, we mgonjwa?
Oh, hapana. Lakini ziko dawa za kufanya mtu kuwa mgonjwa. Hapana.
Lazima ujue kuzitumia.
Kama nataka dawa ya kufanya mtu kuwa mgonjwa, vipi ninaweza kupata?
Wataka we mgonjwa kiasi gani?
Nataka dawa ya kuua mtu ambayo daktari wazungu hawawezi jua.
Wataka mimi nikusaidie kuua mtu?
Ndio.
Stop doing that, darling. It's very irritating.
So is that?
Don't be silly.
Very chic, darling.
No, it's not. It's an absolute disaster.
It's so hard. It'll take 1 hour to brush out. Your place or Joss's? What's the matter? Pas devant les enfants.
Unakwenda wapi?
Mimi narudi Nairobi kwa sababu mamsa mkubwa yuko na Lady Broughton.
Can I come with you?
All right, I suppose so.
Mgonjwa kidogo. Nakwenda kubadili shungu.
If you must speak to the natives, Juanita, please use English like everybody else.
Mimi nasikia kuna mzungu mmoja amepika risasi huko Ngong na amekufa.
Will you get a move on? Gatimu, in the back.
Ndio, mamsa.
Sit down.
It's a dreadful business. Dreadful.
Lady Broughton will be down in a moment.
We won't wait. Have some wine, Diana.
JC and I were thinking of going down to South Africa. But I don't know now.
Well, I had hoped that you might accompany Diana and myself to Ceylon, but as you say... Come in. What is it?
The fire, Bwana. The flames, they're very high.
Well, damp them down.
Dear Bwana.
I won't have any coffee if you don't mind. I better go and look at that wretched bonfire. I don't think that Shamba boy has quite got the hang of it. Oh, Juanita, would you like a bit of a walk in the garden?
Go along, darling.
Nothing quite like the smell of a bonfire.
You shouldn't do that.
Oh, it's all right. Won't flare up again now. The heart of the fire is well and truly dead.
No, I meant those things. You never burn clothes out here. The servants will always have them.
I shouldn't think they'd want those. It's too late now anyway. June tells me you're mad about horses.
Yes, I ride a lot.
Well, let's go to the stables then, shall we? Here. I always carry them.
Do you ride?
Will you surprise? Gammy leg, hand that doesn't work properly, going a bit deaf. How can an old crock like that stay on a horse, you're thinking?
No, I didn't.
I'll have you know, young lady, I've bagged more than 20 elephants in my day, and I'm still game for a few more. Take quite a lot to keep me off a horse, I can tell you.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yes, they are. They are.
I didn't know that you had a gammy leg, honestly.
Oh, I still get around all right. For an old one, that is.
Thank you for showing me your horses.
My pleasure. It's time we got back.
Get in the car.
Well, June, thank you. It's probably for the best. Diana, I...
Why won't you tell me? Look, who is it? Who's been shot?
Who said anyone had been shot?
They have, haven't they?
Joss. Lord Erroll.
Talk to someone, Tabby.
What time is it?
1 o'clock. I don't know if it was a good idea bringing her up here. Leaving Jock or... Anyway, at least she's asleep now. Oh, it's all so unbelievable. We had dinner, the four of us, last night at the Vega. Jock seemed so... He blessed their union, wished them happiness. He was laughing, drinking champagne.
Calm down, Julie.
Diana and Joss went off to the Claremont. Jock got a bit depressed then, but that was the brandy talking. I had to help him up the stairs when we got back.
What about Joss?
I heard him bring Diana back to the house at about 3 o'clock, just as he promised. And they talked in the hall for a bit, and then I heard him drive away.
Wait a minute, I'll shut the door. You never know when little Soddies is listening.
Hello.
They're not here.
Diana?
No, she's gone as well. They've gone to Nanuki for the day.
Nanuki?
Yes. Would you like to come in?
Huh? Oh, thank you. Juanita, I don't want you to be frightened.
Why should I be?
Well, I'm being followed. The police, they may come here and ask you some questions, but you're not to be frightened.
Why are they following you?
They think I killed Lord Erroll.
Did you?
Yes. Yes, I did. I hid in the back of the car and I shot him just after he turned into the Ngong Road. Then I walked back to the house.
Not a very nice horse, really. My father didn't want me to ride, so he bought Lely specially. He thought it would put me off. And she's really vicious, aren't you?
But it doesn't stop you loving her.
No.
Just look at that chap. Didn't know you could tame them.
Ah, but once they're out of the garden, they're wild animals again. Warthogs can kill you, you know.
Diana doesn't know. No one else knows.
No. Come on. Now, you have to do more than just sign your autograph. You see, up here, you have to write your most favourite thing. And down here, your least favourite thing.
Oh.
Oh, it'll smudge. Tell me what you've put.
Most favourite thing, animals, I think. Least favourite, loneliness. Not the police, you notice. I'm not afraid of them. And you mustn't be either.
No. Jock Broughton. The 25th of January, 1941, to Juanita.
You know, I don't think the police are all that cracked up to be. I threw away the gun on my way up here, and they just sat watching me. I stopped at Thika, got out to look at the Chania Falls. I leant over the railings, and I just dropped it over the edge. It was easy. You know, I think tea is my favorite meal. Depends on the company, of course.
That must be them.
Let's see.
Jock.
Yeah, you been to Nanuki?
Get out! You killed him! I know you did, you! You cripple! You cripple bastard!
Diana!
I cripple! You old cripple man! You bloody...
You better go, Jock. I'll take her to her room. It's best. Sit down. Been meaning to have a little chat with you about Diana. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong idea. She was a bit overwrought. Well, you know how things are. She and Joss had this bit of a fling. And then when he suddenly... well, it was all a bit too much for her. Said things she didn't really mean, that sort of thing. Poor old Jock caught it right in the neck, didn't he?
Where is he now?
Jock? Didn't I tell you? He and Diana have gone off on safari for a few days. Somewhere at the Mara River with John and Hugh.
Jock and Diana?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, dear. Not to pay any attention to silly things that people say in the heat of the moment. You didn't really think that Diana meant that Jock shot poor old Joss, did you? How to laugh making for words.
Come on, Dozy, faster.
Wake up, Ojo.
What are you doing?
Bring the rum up into the loft. All this bloody nonsense about Erroll. They'll be snooping around out here soon.
The police?
Shoot the bloody lot of them.
I think we know what to say to them.
As for you, Sambo, you say a word about this and I'll cut your balls off and play marbles with them.
Juanita. Assistant Superintendent Poppy wants to see you. Now.
You travelled in Lord Erroll's car the day before he was killed. You collected Lady Broughton from the hairdressers with your stepmother.
I don't really remember.
Well, perhaps you remember the straps in the back of the car? The ones for the passengers to hold on to?
Why should I?
You were playing with them. Your stepmother found it irritating. She told you to stop.
Well, that's all right then if she remembers.
And I would like you to.
Why?
Because when Lord Erroll was found dead in the car the next day, the straps had been ripped off the sides of the car. Both Lady Broughton and Mrs. Carberry say they were in place when you travelled with them.
I think they were. But I can't be sure.
You had lunch with Sir Delves and Lady Broughton on the day Lord Erroll was murdered.
But I didn't know anyone had been murdered.
You found out later. You went for a walk with Sir Delves in the garden, right?
Yes, I think so.
If someone burnt shoes on a bonfire, wouldn't you think that was odd?
Why should I?
But if they did?
Well, I don't know.
Wouldn't you normally give unwanted clothes or shoes to the servants?
Maybe.
Didn't see them then?
I don't remember.
You saw the bonfire, though. Sir Delves says you were with him.
Yes.
Well, what can you tell me about it?
Well, it was just a bonfire.
Well, was it smoking a lot?
A bit.
Why did you think that might be?
Spontaneous combustion.
You didn't think that perhaps someone might have poured petrol on it? You didn't smell petrol?
No.
Just a bonfire that had spontaneously combusted.
Yes, that's right.
Do you know why I'm asking you these questions, Miss Carberry?
No.
Because someone shot Lord Erroll in the head while he was driving along. Now, that someone may very well have been hidden in the back of the car when it drove away from Sir Delves's house. And that someone might just also, possibly, have finished up needing to burn some articles of clothing. Do you understand now?
Asante sana.
Popsy says you weren't very helpful.
Quite right, too. Well done, brat. Bloody useless Kenya police. Third rate is the lot of them. Sticking their noses into other people's business.
But, Joss was murdered.
And not before time, if you ask me. Bloody Joss was too quick between the sheets for his own good. Whoever did it is the most popular person in Happy Valley right now. Here's to him, or her.
I think the Popsy's sure that Jock did it.
Bloody nonsense. What's he supposed to have done? Shin down the bloody drain pipe? Couldn't even hold a G&T steady in his hand.
Of course he didn't do it.
But if he had done it, would they hang him?
Juanita?
Of course they would. String him up like a bloody wog.
Sir Henry John Delves Broughton, Bart, of the Carron Estate, you are charged with murder, contrary to Section 186 of the Penal Code, in that you, on the night of 23rd, 24th January 1941, in the central province of the colony and protectorate of Kenya, did murder Captain the Right Honourable Josslyn Victor Hay, 22nd Earl of Erroll and Baron Kilmarnock.
Why are you taking me?
You may be needed as a witness. It's important that you know how a court works, what may be required of you. I wouldn't want you to be frightened by it all.
But I don't know anything.
And that, of course, will conclude the business for the day.
My lord, my client has already pleaded guilty to the capital charge of murder. But I would ask the court to
woman in
consider
the
the
dock
circumstances
killed
under
her
which
own
this
son.
act was committed.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
This woman bears a son. The child is born with leprosy. Barbaric and abhorrent though the custom may be in our eyes, my lord, the fact is that within her own tribe, it is understood that children suffering from leprosy are slaughtered at birth.
I sometimes wonder if we'll ever civilize this country.
She is merely obeying the traditional dictates of tribal practice. She freely admits that she took the life of the child. But what does she do when she is told that her act is contrary to the laws of the country in which she lives? Does she hide? Does she try to cover up her crime? No. She walks, my lord, 15 miles. 15 miles to the nearest police station and openly confesses what she has done. Why? Because she believes she's doing the right thing.
What will happen to her?
She'll be hanged.
But I ask the court to consider the predicament of this
The story seems a sad one, doesn't it? And there can be no exceptions under the law. If someone has committed murder, they must suffer the penalty. Be they a poor, misguided woman from the tribal lands, or a peer of the realm, let us say.
Compatible with judging as harshly as it must.
Don't you agree, Miss Carberry?
No, I don't think I went any closer than this. Sir Delves did. He said he liked bonfires. Won't someone see us?
Our Lady Broughton's in Nairobi visiting Sir Delves. She does every day. You know he's in jail.
Is he?
You like horses, don't you? Which one is Sir Delves? Did he tell you?
Didn't you know? He's got a gammy leg. Shouldn't think he rides. He's very old, you know. Suppose they're Diana's.
Probably. Sir Delves came up to your house at Nieri the next day. Well, what did you talk about then?
Did he? I must have been out riding.
So, you and Sir Delves never discussed anything to do with the murder?
Why would he want to talk to me?
Miss Carberry, most of the other children of your age from around here go to school in England. Why don't you?
Because I'm too stupid. Didn't they tell you?
I don't think you're stupid, Miss Carberry. I don't think you're stupid at all. Sir Delves is going on trial for murder. Now, it doesn't matter much what you do or do not say to me. But if you go into the witness box, you will be on oath. I swear that the evidence I shall give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Do you know what that means, Miss Carberry?
What happens if you don't believe in God?
Well, was he really? Well, that means so. Any time.
Which bag do you think? Snakeskin or the lizard?
What does it matter?
Of course it matters. Thank goodness I've still got this Liberty print I haven't worn yet. I don't know what I'd have done otherwise.
It's not the Nairobi races, you know.
Listen, dear. Anyone who's anyone will be there. Besides, Jock appreciates a bit of colour.
Why can't I come?
I told you, dear, not on the first day. Perhaps later. You'd be like a fish out of water today. The social event of the year it's become. Good old Jock. Tickled pink he'll be. Pass me those cream snakeskin shoes, will you, dear? There's a sweetie. Buttons. If you'd have been a bit cleverer with the popsy, you wouldn't have got yourself dismissed as an unreliable witness. You've only got yourself to blame. Besides, I'd have thought you'd have wanted to help poor old Jock. That's dashed, darling. Gatimu will take you back to Nyeri. I'll see you in a few days.
I heard it wasn't Johnson's,
Junie! Here. Don't suppose we'll get anything else all day. There's plenty of room in our car if you want to pile in with us.
Isn't it exciting? Here's to Jock.
Jock. And Alice, you haven't got a glass. Here, have some champagne. George. Still waiting for Lillian, I see.
Lillian's not coming.
Not coming?
No, as a matter of fact, Lillian's in bed. She's in the middle of getting ready. Bumbles off to the bathroom. So there she is, sitting on the ball, when out jumps this bloody creature and bites her on the bum.
Unafikiri watarudi lini?
Wanastarehe sana huko Nairobi. Hawajali habari yetu.
Hawajali. Hakuna mtu anajali kunatokea nini.
Pengine maneno yako ni kweli, Nyawera.
Ni vibaya kwa rafiki yake kumsaidia?
Jicho kwa jicho, jino kwa jino. Si kitabu cha Biblia kinasema hivyo? Au sivyo, Nyawera?
Most favorite thing? Animals, I think. Least favorite? Loneliness.
Nataka gazeti.
Lo,
Hakuna magazeti hapa Seremai. Wamepata kutoka Nairobi.
Nyawera, barua imefika. Unatakikana Nairobi.
Endelea tafadhali. Unafikiri imekwisha?
Sijui. Wanasema Sir Delves alikuwa kizimbani. Kama yuko mtu anayojua ukweli, basi ndio yeye tu.
I married Diana in Durban in November 1940. The pact was that if either of us fell in love with anybody else, we would release. I said to Lord Erroll, I think you should go away. But he declined. I've always been devoted to my wife, and I still am.
You said you thought it flattering for a man to fall in love with your wife.
One always likes to have one's possessions admired, my lord.
Does one like to see one's possessions coveted?
Admired, my lord. What is the use of having a pact like we had if you don't honor it?
Mimi nakwambia ameyatunga. Vipi atakuja saa 10 alfajiri kumtizama kama ni mzima?
Nafikiri yeye ndiye aliyeua.
Yuko ambaye aliyeua. Sioni kama atamkamata mtu mwingine.
Yule wakili kutoka Johannesburg. Mke wake amelipa 50,000. Ndio malipo yake.
Labda akishindwa hata mlipa.
The Crown has put forward jealousy as the principal motive for this crime. The defense has countered with evidence that the prisoner never at any time showed jealousy or uttered a threat against Erroll. I have, however, yet to learn that even though a person is of good breeding and high traditions, he is immune to the ordinary frailties of human nature. None are exempt from passion or temptation, no matter what their station in life and affairs. Neither sentiment for the dead nor for the living should influence your verdict.
It's wonderful! He's won!
He's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. He's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us.
That's us! 3 cheers for Broughton! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip
hip! I don't need to tell you, any of you, about my feelings tonight. You know, to be reunited with my wife and my friends has been the one dream I've had during these last terrible months. Diana and I will be leaving for Ceylon very shortly, and all we want to do is to put this awful nightmare behind us. I would like to propose a toast to someone who isn't with us tonight, but without whom this whole thing might have ended up a bit differently. To my defense counsel, Harry Morris, ladies and gentlemen, to our absent friend in South Africa.
Absent friend in South Africa! Hooray!
Parrot? Deputy the foreman made each of the jurors get up and give his views. One of them spoke for half an hour. Well, 11 of the blighters wanted to bring in a verdict of not guilty and innocent. But this 12th bugger would only agree to the not guilty verdict. I mean, I'm not complaining, eh? You should have seen the judge's face when the foreman announced the verdict. Absolutely furious he was. Well, it's not surprising because the summing up was dead against me. Thank God for Morris.
Get me another glass, darling.
Oh, yes.
What are you doing, please?
Nothing. June, can I talk to you?
What now?
Yes.
All right.
So, Jock Broughton told you he shot Errol, did he?
Well, that's what Tappy says you said.
I told June. It was a secret.
And June told Tappy, and Tappy told me. Before you know where you are, the whole of bloody Nairobi's going around telling each other. Well, not this time, you foul-mouthed little brat. Because I'm going to put a stop to your lies once and for all. Tappy, you'll find what you're looking for in the hall by the clock.
Jessie.
Junie, why don't you go out and take a little stroll somewhere? Well, miss, I think this calls not just for punishment, but for severe punishment, don't you? You heard what I said. I said severe.
Nothing you can do can hurt me any longer. Nothing! Not you, or anyone like you.
Beat her. Beat her until she starts crying out. Beat her senseless, do you hear? Give me that bloody whip.
Tanti Kalele.
You all right, miss? It's all right, miss. You passed out. Some tea here. Tell us your name. Where'd you come from?
My name is Juanita Carberry. I come from Saramai. But I'm not going back. I'm never going back.